probably described as best to describe this as the day after the heat wave. It was boiling last 2 days. It's a little gentler kind of today. It's still summery, and we're up at, this is Lambrig, the Lambrig wind farm, and we're up now. There are 10 of us, and we're going in a circular route that we'll have a look at shortly around the Killington area. There's a breeze as well today, which there wasn't on the last couple of days. So nice day, pleasant walk planned. We'll see where we're going. So Peter's leader today, so let's see where we're going. We're parked just off the M6 at a little quarry car park, and then we're going south down the route, down this route, down to the bottom, down to where? Where's your thumb?
Where's my thumb? It's called something Bank.
Yeah, but
Bank. Well,
on the right hand side there you can see
Killington Lake.
Yeah, and the services.
Yeah, but we don't cross them. That's on the other side of the motorway. Yeah. We don't cross the motorway. Turn west. I think we're dropping down here into a valley, and then we pick up a track and more or less north for a good 2.5–3 miles towards I think this is towards Docker, and then we pick up another road
close to where we were last week.
Yeah, we'll be able to see where we were walking last week, and now we're climbing up here, and this is Docker Fell. There's wind turbines on here. We pass close to them, and we're just coming sort of south east and back to the road and back to the cars, and it claims to be 6.5 miles with 985 feet of climbing.
Right, so let's see how we go today then. So we're on the road here, just a track by the side of the quarry. All the quarry vehicles queuing up, waiting to get in and get the goods, and we're going to head shortly over through the fields, and then by the side of the quarry, so it'll get a bit quieter and a bit more rural than dusty roads. Well, there's a lot of quarrying going on round here, a lot of holes being made.
It does mark it on that side of the quarry as well. Sorry. Yeah, I think you'll...
Well, this is just one part of the quarry work that's going on. You can see the wind farm over there. This is the way we've come anyway, and then getting over here is Killington Lake. If you're not familiar with Killington Lake, you'll be familiar with the name Killington Lake Services on the M6. You can hear the M6 that's down in the valley below. You can just see it, some of the stuff on the bridge over the top of the quarry pond there. And then this is the other quarry side. Beware, deep quarry, and I'm guessing this is the old quarry part of things. You come to see what's been dug before, and what sudden things you find in the middle of the countryside. Aggregate of some sort, I don't know what it'll be. Children will love this, all these diggers everywhere, look at it, everywhere, just diggers. Yeah, this is the whole part of the quarry now. We're climbing up all the time, and look at all the stuff that they've been moving. And that's going back to where we were a couple of minutes ago. Let's just walk back down the slope and show you that, the size of the workings around here. This has grown enormously since we were last here. I don't remember it being this big, and there's it's like a wagon stop almost, the amount of traffic that there is about. You can see it just goes right the way around here now, all the way back round to there. And then of course you've got the majesty of the Lake District hills in the background. Over there, I'm guessing right in the distance is going to be Blackcomb, and then this is going to be looking over to Coniston, I think. So today's quiz, folks, no prizes, and you don't even need to send on a stamped addressed envelope to get the answers. We just need to know what the stone is likely to be down here. We're guessing it's slate, possibly limestone, possibly sandstone, but there's not a geologist amongst us. We've got a lot of rockheads, but nobody with any idea of what it is. So if anybody's got a clue, just put a comment on the bottom of the video. So there we are, there's the lake, that's Killington Lake, and down at the bottom you can see over there, there's the M6 north and south. Services are in the trees there, I think. Yeah, but this is Killington Lake, and then you're going over that way towards Sedbergh, and these are the Howgills. Lovely hills, those rolling hills, just off the east side of the Lake District. Beautiful country around there. And the wind farms will be busy today because it's just a nice little rolling breeze that'll be moving them. So now here we go. We're at virtually the top of the first climb, and if we are very careful and hit in this way over the dark fence, I think if they're just in the distance you can probably see two lumps right on the horizon, and that's our old friend Esher Power Station. But we're going to come round in a big sweep into the Yorkshire Dales, far side, near side of the Yorkshire Dales here. Beautiful today. Absolutely. Go just over to Sedbergh, the Howgills, and round, and there's just the top of Lambrick wind farm, which we'll be coming to later on. It's a lovely day, it's a bit breezy but it's nice. It's t-shirt weather fortunately, and we're all meant to be. We don't need to go through here, but here's a place for little Frank or John Bartholomew. If the gate's not working, they can just nip through the little gate there, but Ken's got the gate open, so the big boys are going through the gate. We've carried on south. We're still on this same path. We're getting onto the Morecambe Bay that you can just see over there. It's a little bit nearer than we were, but we're getting views to the west now, across towards Coniston and Wetherlam. The Langdales are just coming into sight over there, and then a little bit more up towards the central fells of the lakes. Well, some of the group are still negotiating a rock style over there, a stone style, and the others of us have just come down to the next obstacle, which is down here. Just a wooden one with a rocky handhold. But we're sticking together, and it's a lovely day. Really is nice. So we're heading, I'm guessing now, sort of south-west, that sort of way. Lovely, look at the sky. We're heading west, I'm being told. Heading over towards the Coniston Fells, which are going to be there just to the left of the pylon. And we're scaring some of the sheep and the new lambs, but they're running away from us. But lovely day. Great day to be out in the lakes. Now I hate to think what these are. We're in the middle of nowhere. What? A few farms, a few pylons, a lot of other things going on, and then suddenly these just look like tanks of some sort. I don't know what they are. Storage tanks. Middle of nowhere. Answers on a postcard. Somebody's requested that we have a shot of this tree. Look, it's, I don't know how old it is, and we're not going to knock it down to count the rings in it, but it's a big beast, is this. Yeah. I'll be on my back in a minute with this camera. Look at that. Well, this is a farm called Millrig. I just had a 11s is here, and then we're looking over there towards a church. We think at a place called New Hutton. Heading up here now. We're on the we're heading north now, up towards the main road that we're going to cross, and then a big long couple of miles on a footpath towards the north end of the walk. It's going very well. It's a lovely day. John's having a little play now. He's just trying to annoy the senior member, the welfare representative of the group. So we're now next to the A684. That was the road we came off the motorway and parked at the quarry on our set off. So we're just crossing this main road now, coming back onto the fields here. We've got to go across that. We think that might be a bit damp, so we're going to head across to the left there and go to the right of the sheep on the right there, and we're heading over there to the left of that copse of trees towards the White House. Challenging style here, but it is our route because there's the way marker showing us over the stile here. Somebody's tried to go that way, not very successfully. But, still doing alright. So a lovely little development here with the old farms, cottages, buildings, barns here, all turned into accommodation. Lovely, lovely little development. A couple of road deer over there. Let's make them out. We've just scared them and they've run off. They're off again now. As we move, they move. Oh, this is our lunch spot. It's a nice day, and that was where the deer were. Who's over the side there? We saw them again halfway up that second field, and now we've just got all the stuff we just walked through. He's cutting a path for us to go back on. That might be his first or probably second cut of silage, I think, this year. So it's silage time, as you can see here. Fields here has been done. Couple there. There was a tractor on there. He's obviously gone for his lunch or somewhere. And then I'm guessing that this is where it'll all end up in here, in this silo, ready for the feed for the winter. We've just had lunch. We're moving on now. We're getting up towards the top of the map. Getting up towards Docker and Docker Fell. Carrying along this path, get to a main road, and then or a road, and then we walk along that for a short while. Turn right, turn east, and then we're heading back towards the cars at the quarry. This is not the place to have smelly vision. It's blimey. Don't want to breathe this in too much. It's we could do some rain on this. It's yes, as I say, you don't want smelly vision on that bit. But we're getting through the farm, getting through the guys that are working hard. More silage there. They'll be coming round soon with the pickups and the carriers and putting it away ready for the winter. Oh, we've moved off the... we're on the We're back on track now, back on the road, heading east, back towards the cars. We're starting to climb now. I think we're skirting Docker Fell, which I think is this bit on the right. So we're going contouring round it towards the wind farm. So when we get up the top, we should have some decent views. So those of you that were with us last week, this is a view across to Greyrig, and we've managed to sort it out sufficiently to identify the white house there in the distance as being the one that we walked past. I don't know whether that's come into focus or not, but that's the one we walked past and round on our trek last week. So we're at the top of the hill, coming up from lunch. We come down from the valley below us there, and then on the far side, the Rising Hills, we've got Coniston and going round to Weatherlam, and then the Langdales, and then you're coming round over towards Fairfield and Helvellyn eventually. But it's been a smashing day, hasn't it? Really has been good. Still some breeze. I'm just at the top near, and just over the wall there you can see the wind turbines that we're heading back towards to get to park near to where we park nearby. So we've just come over the rise, and there's our quarry that we started off at this morning. So we've just done a little bit of climbing to do here. We're on this, well, it's almost like a sheep track, but as you can see from this, the bikes still get across it, so the mountain bikes will come up here. It'll be a bridle way of some sort. This will take us over towards the wind turbines again. If you look down there, you can see part of Morecambe Bay, and I'm guessing that the pimple in the middle is probably Arnside Knot, I think. It's back across the valley to Morecambe Bay, coming round now. We've finally got close to the wind farm. This is Lambrig Wind Farm with the turbines there, and we're down this path, and you can probably just make out the heavy plant machinery over there. That's close to where we parked, so we're nearly back at the cars, probably half a mile, and we should be back. So I think we're just ambling along this path nice and gently. We're getting towards the end now. There's a few tired bodies about. It's been very hot. We've had lots of water breaks, but people brought plenty of water with them, but I'm sure that there's a lot who are thirsty. So we're just taking it very gently, very slowly, wandering our way back. The main road, I think, is just behind those trees. The quarry's the other side of the main road, and our cars are near to the quarry entrance. So I'm going to wrap up now, unless there's anything further that comes along, and if not, we'll see you next week. Bye now.